but there are a lot of negatives, especially in my opinion, for students, because they have access to all the information at one time. In other words, like things that we learned over time. So as we got older, there was things more and more. Were we introduced to things at a young age? Yes, yes, we were. But
you're saying more so now.
Because are you 40? Are you 40?
41.
41. I'm 34.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to really overshoot the mark. Like, are you 45? Like, no, I'm 36.
I'm
2 years older than you.
At least you just didn't completely forget about him.
Yeah, yeah. But I think that now,
it's the berries.
And again, I'm not the guy that just bashes stuff. But like when we hand a 12-year-old a phone unlocked and say Facebook is yours, Instagram is yours, Twitter is yours, what we've done to a 12-year-old is now we've unlocked all the information that they want. All they have to do is go find it. Mm-hmm. And the thing is at 12 years old and at from 12 to 18 or 19 or 20, psychologically they're not prepared for all of that information. So what we've done is we've created this false fabric of who we are based on all of this information, when really and truthfully I really feel like some of that information probably should have been spaced out or guarded.
Because you're not old enough for it. So Corrie ten Boom, in her book The Hiding Place, she's talking about this story with her dad. And so Corrie ten Boom, I don't know how old she was, but she's like 10 or 11 or 12, and she had heard some kids talking about sex at school. So she comes home and asks her dad about it, and he says that some information, all truth comes with consequences and responsibility, and therefore, since you're too young, you do not have the skill set to hold that responsibility. So therefore, I will hold it for you until you're ready to take it. That responsibility. So it's kind of what you're talking about with social media. Social media kind of destroys that. It's you are if unlocks the Pandora's box of information.
If it's like here, take this. All right, so that same topic, sex. Mm-hmm. Well, as soon as that gets brought up at school, you got a 12 or 13-year-old, and they have a moment alone. They can just Google that, and who knows what they find.
I mean, that's not social media, though, is it? That's just the internet.
That's the internet. It's technology.
Well, all right. So do we differentiate the two now? I mean, I understand that they're two different
entities. I don't know. They are extremely connected, obviously.
I mean,
you got to get on the internet.
Well, the difference is that many of our major social media outlets are generated to continuously psychologically loop somebody into the continuous process of an infinity pool where they keep there, just stay there. Internet, not so much. Some sites aren't made for that. So I would say there is a difference in that.
But would you suggest that that's one of the dangers of social media is people like, and we're getting conspiracy theory here, but like Zuckerberg can determine that loop for me of what information.
Yeah, your algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And then some of us as human beings, whether we're, men, women, ages, have some natural common loops that get played as well. So
yeah, I mean,
and then like what I'm saying is like with social media, if there's anything suggestive, like if there's a TikTok or if there's a story,
we didn't even mention TikTok.
I was going to say, like, even on TikTok, like it just takes one video that maybe you didn't even click on, but if you just spend any amount of time like on one video, then all of a sudden your For You page, that's all it is.
Yeah. Well, so but what happens is that opens up that gateway to now use my device on the internet to find if there's something I don't understand, if there's something suggestive that I don't understand, and I'm 12. Mm-hmm. It's 4 clicks away before now I have that information.
Yeah.
And whether it starts on the internet or starts, who cares?
Whereas back in the day, it was go get an encyclopedia.
Or you at least had to
go to the library.
Hope that nobody was using the phone to hook up to the internet.
I'll tell you what was real insightful to me. TikTok. I got TikTok for like 2 weeks for a business thing, and I never followed anybody, never posted anything. I would just open it to, there's just one person we were trying to connect this business with, so I was trying to figure out what he was doing. And so they would suggest things, again, with nothing. I've never liked, watched video, anything. And the vast majority of the videos were like middle-aged men getting mad and cussing at people. And I'm like,
Get off my lawn.
Is this what, when they said, hey, what do we have for a young 40-year-old from Alabama?
For cute.
White guy from Alabama. This is what we're throwing at him right
I feel
now.
like your subconscious
These
wants to
videos.
unpack this right now.
Just one after another. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. And then I'm kind of like, I get why you're so mad. Like, I agree with you. And then I'm like, well, maybe this is why they're showing me
You
this.
have a reason to
He
be
just
upset.
walked around angry for like 2 weeks. Like he was just
I
mad.
gotta get rid of this. So, do you? And again, I'm the least cool individual in this room. I realize
that's
that.
a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But do you think that TikTok is on a whole nother level?
Well, I can't speak to that because I don't have it.
I don't either. But do you have to like? Here's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm getting conspiracy theories, but like
Yeah, we're totally getting flagged.
I don't even think that this is a conspiracy theory. Like TikTok is based out of Beijing. Like, does that not?
I mean, yeah, there was a warning that went out that like it's
The headquarters is
data-
in Beijing.
Yeah,
Your
like
da-
they're
your
collecting
data
all
is-
of your data, and you're gonna be hacked.
Well, I don't even think
But-
that's the agenda. It's just like
But the dances are so cool.
the what?
I mean, is that the mindset? Like, I don't care. I just got to do a dance.
Which, by the way, like if we could bring back an older generation and we could like be like, hey, there's going to be a group of individuals that randomly in public and in private, they put a phone down and they have to do a dance. Like, can you imagine like the conversation that would spark? You know, like,
They're too busy fighting World War II.
I was about to say, the World War II generation is like, I stormed the beaches of Normandy, and those kids are over there dancing. I mean, that is a part of freedom, but it's like, really?
Sheesh, man.
She-
Sheesh.